Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I share a lot of high risk, low cap cryptocurrency projects that I believe can 100x, 1000x and everything else. But I thought I'd switch it up this time. I've got a few people in my group asking for, how about some mid caps? Ones that are not so just volatile, not so toxic and biohazard, and ones that I can probably invest like 10 grand, maybe 5 grand over a long period of time that could probably 50x, 100x if you're lucky. Maybe the 100x. I don't know. Maybe. I think some can. I think I found some here that probably can. If it sounded interesting, drop that like and subscribe. These are more safe. They're more safer than your typical meme coins. More safer than your high risk because they've got volume. They've got substance. Yeah? And this is not financial advice. I still got to say, crypto is extremely high risk. Put what you can afford to lose. The first coin. If I had to invest in mid caps that could see me a good profit in the future, and this is going to be based on narratives, hype, engagement with influencers, because your influencers are important, whether it's a TikTok influencer, whether it's a Twitter influencer, you have to have engagement in these projects, because if no one's talking about them, why would anyone want to buy them, right? Because it's the influencers that can help. Things like marketing, are these projects delivering the good marketing side of things to get people hyped? What is the utility behind them? I mean, a lot of people, not a lot of investors nowadays don't care about utility. That's because of meme coins, you know, it doesn't do anything, just goes up, take your profits, goes down. But in some cases, utility can hold strong, and that's what I'm trying to show. I'm trying to show you projects that have the potential to still do extremely well. Ones that I hold. Actually, there's one that I don't hold, which I might buy at the end of the video. But yeah, this is it. First coin, boom, Aethir. So if this is your first sort of mid cap, it can also be considered as a blue chip if you like. Take a look at this, 246 million market cap. It's the lower end of a mid cap, because mid caps are like 600 million, 800 million, 400 million. And at the lowest end, I'd probably say 100 million. Anything under 100 million will probably in my eyes be considered a low cap. And then if anything under 10 million is like flipping micro cap, it's just too high risk, it's low, it's micro. So this for me is a mid cap, but on the lower end. But look at the fully diluted 2.7 billion. So it's up to you. Do you want to treat this as a mid cap? Do you want to treat it as a blue chip? The reason I treat it as a mid cap is because tokens that have been invested may take another 2 years before the people that got in early on pre-sales or whatever it was, airdrops or whatever it was, it may take time for them to receive their tokens. What if this bull cycle lasts for another 6 months and that's it, done? That means the people that can buy now, and if this goes up into your 20, 30, 40, 50x, those are the people that are going to reap the rewards, because when it falls back down, if we start seeing a dark and gloomy bear market 2025, 2026, these people that are still holding on from the pre-sale and haven't got their tokens yet, you're going to lose out, right? So there's good opportunities of getting in on pre-sales early, but sometimes it can be a bad thing, because if it's the vesting period is too long, you miss out on selling the tokens. So I like Aethir. I think it has good potential. This is right down your GPU, your deep in gaming, AI. It holds all of these strong narratives. Right? Strong narratives, strong use case with what it's trying to offer with the whole GPU computational power, GPU cloud services, right? Cloud rendering. And this is why I like this. I like the idea that it can help gaming and AI advanced. And then you've got your narratives, your influencer narratives of big influencers that have been hyped about this. You've got the marketing. It's got great marketing. The nodes went down really well. You know, I've dropped videos showing you how to set up the node and the easiest way to do it if you haven't seen it. Where's that video? This one here. Aethir node, right? On the left-hand side. Come over, look at this video if you've got an Aethir node. It will show you the easiest way to set it up, how to make passive income on your node. I'm doing it right now using Inf Stones. And you can see here, these are my nodes. I've roughly got about 2,000 sitting there. I would like for this bloody KYC to be quicker. You've got to KYC yourself to withdraw the tokens. So I don't know if the KYC team's watching. If anyone is, maybe they can bloody speed that up. But yeah, apart from that, project looks good, looks solid, and I think it can have maybe 50x potential in the future. But again, this is based on this market cap, not the full dilution. Yeah, I don't think people will have all their tokens by the next sort of 6 to 8 months. So that's what I'm going on the basis of. Take this, times it by about 50. Well, a 50x puts it about a 12 billion. So a fully diluted, gosh knows, 27, You're talking over $100 billion, but it could be possible and doable with this. This is like your next, render or something like that. So the next coin, this one here, Sandbox. I believe Sandbox as a mid-cap can be extremely valuable. Do I need to say? I always say it all the time when I look at the partnerships. Every time I come onto this thing, it blows me away with something new that it's doing. So what's it doing right now? Play together, create anything. This is, again, one of the hottest play to earn games in the crypto space. And I think long term, it's going to do really well. I think that it's had a lot of people give up in relation to, I don't know why, maybe it could have been because of the whole regulation thing. Like when it comes to staking now, you have to KYC and all that because you didn't have to do that before, right? I don't know, but I do like the Sandbox, and they still hold these partnerships which are big brands that are a part of this. And yeah, it's just, gaming, metaverse, everything that you can think of all right here in the palm of your hands. And I feel like it can do really, really well. I think the land will become more valuable over time. I think the people that like playing Minecraft will soon realize that you can do this over here. I like this. Customize your avatar, connect in extraordinary ways. It'd be good if they could allow other types of, if you've got like another project on Solana or anything else that want to port their, let's say they want to create an avatar. If they're using neural AI to make an avatar and they want to port the 3D model over, it'd be good if they could do that, like just convert it, and maybe they can use AI to do that. There's ways for this to improve, but it looks great. Look at these. Look, I'm hovering over this. Look at the gaming play. It looks fun. And that's what this is about. Hell's Kitchen. It just looks fun. You've got Atari here. You see the brands I'm talking about, Care Bears. It just looks fun. And people want fun. When you play a game, you want it to be fun. You want to have things that are relatable. Is Ledger part of this as well? You want to have things that you recognize and say, actually, you know what, I know this. This is kind of cool. I used to watch The Walking Dead, so it's kind of fun playing in this area. There's maybe zombies walking around or whatever it is. I got myself a sword or a gun or whatever it is. So yeah, that was that. Let's take a look at this. Right now, again, higher end of the mid cap, 700 million market cap. This is where I put my money. This is where, I recently did a buy alert for this not long ago. What, a couple of months ago? Something like that. I like the Sandbox, and I had the opportunity to sell it when it went really high. It fell down in price, and I've been buying it a lot cheaper. Right now, 30 cents. 30 cents a piece. Let's have a look at the last 3 months. Let's have a look at the last year. So it was right up here at almost 80 cents, 79 cents. Did I sell around there? And then bought back down here like an absolute boss. Well, maybe a bit higher, to be fair. But yeah, it's a good buy. And I think for good long-term play where you're just sitting there holding long-term, and for me, long-term is 2 to 5 years. If it happens in 6 months, great. But my long perspective is I'm investing in this company, this gaming, new gaming project, which could be as big, if not bigger than Minecraft, where people can play and earn. I'm holding 2 to 5 years. Because Minecraft didn't make people if you could invest in the stock. Minecraft didn't blow up in 1 day. Minecraft didn't blow up in 2 years. Minecraft is big now because of the 10-year gap that it's had to build and develop. And that's what I'm seeing for Sandbox. And once more players come into the crypto space, which I believe they will, that's when you're going to see this shine, right? So a 50x on this will probably be what? 35 billion? Something like that. Maybe more. Let's have a quick look. You take this, times it by 50. That'd be a good... that's a good guess. $35.4 billion market cap. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, that was that. Next coin, boom. Open Campus. Haven't seen this in a while. I love it. Hold on, the first L3 blockchain built for education, layer 3. They call themselves layer 3 because I haven't seen it for a while. Is this a good time for me to be buying more? I might. I don't know. Because I want to hold a certain amount, so I might. It says OC layer 3 white plate. Let's have a look at this. EDU chain is bringing the $5 trillion educational industry to the blockchain, where launching a vibrant DApp ecosystem that reimagines what learn to earn means. And that's why I was a part of this. And what really got me excited about this was that, what's it called? Is it... there was a brand that they partnered up with, and it was just so big. It's got to be on their website. Here, Tiny Tap. Click on you. Because Tiny Tap, and this is the thing, we seem to be forgetting that when we look at play to earn gains, we think of the Call of Duty players and the Minecraft players. We're forgetting about the kids. It's the kids. It's the mums and dads that go on their phone, they download the app for the kid, and they pay that little, 69 cents. I'll just pay that $1 so they can unlock all these extra dinosaurs or whatever it is, so you can do all the learning apps. And that's what TinyTap is. You probably have a bunch of games on your app, right on your phone, or right now for your kid, which is made by TinyTap. And that's not even a joke. And TinyTap has partnered with EDU to make this thing happen even bigger and better. And I feel like it's going to have huge potential. This is very, very underrated. So when I'm talking about mid-caps now, these are the kind of projects that I present to you. Decent mid-caps that can probably perform extremely well in the future because of the brands, because of the narratives, because of the strong presence they have. You know, this is what I'm thinking. 149 million market cap, it's the lower end, and this is great because if you're going to catch mid-caps, try and catch them on the lower end. Because, yeah, they can become blue chips, but, I mean, 10x makes it a blue chip, 1.4 billion, right? But on the lower end, because anything over $1 billion in my eyes is a blue chip. But you want to catch them on the lower end, and this, for me, right now is looking good. Well, fully diluted 573 million, but 149 million right now for market cap. Which, again, it could take a couple of years until the vested period for all these people that go in early receive all their tokens. What if they don't get it to 2026? You can use, what's it called? Is it cryptorank.io? I can't remember. Is it cryptorank? I can't remember. It's been a while. One of these things here you can use, and it might be this, and you can come over and look at the vesting period. So you open up Open Campus, click on vesting, and then you can come down and see how long is it going to take until all these tokens are fully unlocked. Right here, you can scroll along. So by the year 2028 is when all the tokens will be finally released. A lot of it will be released between 2025 and 2027. I believe the bull market this year's cycle will be over by then. So all you guys that are here waiting for all these extra tokens to be unlocked, 155 million tokens there, 173 million tokens there, 129 million tokens there, 100 million tokens there. Just those 400 odd million tokens that you're waiting for, it would have been over by then, guys. I think it will be. So it's the people that are looking now, paying attention now, that buy into this right now are the ones that are going to reap the rewards, because if it does 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x, 70x, they're the ones that can sell it because they're not waiting on the tokens. So yeah, that was that. Let's have a quick look what 50x does to this. You know, I'm trying to keep it realistic now. I prefer 100x. 1000x, but 1000x is really hard to find. 100x you can find them, but you're gonna have to look down the rabbit hole and through the looking glass, go lower. But yeah, mid caps you can look about 50x. I think Sandbox can 100x. I think Aethir could probably 50x. This probably has 100x because of what it's trying to do. Let's times this by 50 first and see. This puts it at 7 billion. Yeah, this is times that by 2 again, makes it 100x. I think this can go to a $15 billion. I think it can go more. I really do. I think you're actually looking at a mid cap that can actually do more than a 100x from the prices of what we're seeing today, which is 56 cents. I think this could sit about $30. Because 100x is, hold on. Well, $30 minimum. 10 times 100 is $56. So $30 is just over 50x. I think it can sit more than $56. You know, many coins that we saw in the past that had roughly $1 billion in supply went to $50 to $70, right? I think it can go there. And I think right now you can't see it because the market's gloomy and doomy, but give it time. Give this project 5 more years, which it might not need that. It can happen next month, 6 months, whatever. But in the next 5 years, if we, Depends how long the bull run lasts. If it lasts in the next 6 months and it starts to go up, we might see a long call off period. I don't know. I do think it can go there. And that's why I'm holding loads of this. And if it falls more, I'm going to buy more. Let's see what's doing in the last year. Last year we had a sharp rise up there, went to about $1.15. What's down here? The lows, 50 cents. If it fall, what's the lowest it's been? Okay, so these are sort of the low. If it comes down here, 39 cents, I'm going to buy some more. Let's see if it can get down it. It might not, but let's see if it can. So that was that. Next one, boom, Deso. Haven't spoken about Deso in a while. I still think it has great potential. Again, these are the mid caps that I would be investing in if I didn't want to mess about with silly memes that are high risk, that are extremely volatile, but I want to put it in something decent that can actually last and continue to perform well. This is it right here. So we did see this have a mad rally up from $8 because I was buying it at $8 a long time ago, or was it less? Was we buying it at about $8, something like that? Or was it less? $5, $6? I can't remember. 2022. I don't know. I can't remember when I presented to you guys. Maybe it was about $8, $7. I don't know. But anyway, it went up to about $46. And again, if you was a patron of mine, you saw my take profit video. I took profit on some of these projects, which now I can actually look at it and say, you know what, I've got enough money to buy back into these and take back what I originally sold and then stack up again. But this is a decent project. And now we're talking about decentralized social media. You see, I used to think that decentralized social media was all about the apps that you use. But it's bigger than that. And if you missed my last video, make sure you check it out. It was on a project about AI, right? Fame AI. Now, social media is big. We know it because you're on it right now. You're watching me through a social media app called YouTube. It's big. But there's a bigger narrative to it. This is going to allow people to create decentralized social media apps. But what I think is if this in some shape or form in the future adopts AI, right? If it adopts AI, I think this can be bigger than what we're thinking. Because with the way AI influencers and everything else are coming about, I think that you might start to see brand new apps that involve AI come over to the Deso space, and you might start to see decentralized apps, social media apps, which is not just your typical, this is like your Instagram, this is like your TikTok. You'll see new things. You might see things where you can incorporate AI filters into apps, into your traditional apps that are created by Deso. I think there's the whole aspects of decentralized social media. There's a bigger impact to it. There's more to it than just, this is your app, because of the AI and everything else. Gaming can be a social thing with a community. When you're playing on your Call of Duties and you're trash talking someone, that's a community. You're playing in a social. It's like a social space, right? You're in a social space. These apps, when you're playing online, they're creating a social media space for you to talk and interact. And you can, when you're playing on your Xbox, you can bring up the chat and you can type in the chat and everything else. Or if you're playing on like PC variants or versions. So yeah, I think social media has a larger presence of just the app itself. And that's why I think Deso could do really, really well in the future. I still see maybe 50x potential for this, in my personal opinion, maybe more. Maybe once decentralized social medias really start to take off is when we start to see projects like this really shine. So right now, times this by 50, you're looking at about 8.9 billion. I think this can go to 10 billion, so just over a 50x minimum. It could probably still do the 100x, 200x, whatever it is. But I think minimum we'll see it at an $8.9 billion market cap. And at that point, the price for this, which is roughly about $17 right now, you can see $16.99, times it by 50, you're looking about $850 price, roughly where I thought it was going to go before. And people can't see it now, but you will do. Look at the supply. There's only 10.8 million. Half the supply of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's sitting at $60,000. It doesn't need to go to $60,000. I'm calling about an $800 to $1,000 price for this. I think we will see it in the future, right? So that was that. How many have I done? 1. I done Aethir, which was 1. Sandbox, which is 2. Open Campus, which is 3. Deso, which is 4. Your 5th final midcap that I think could have great potential. I don't even own this yet, but I think I might buy some after this video because I'm highly convinced it can do extremely well, is this TokenFi. If I had to invest money into like a safe-ish kind of project right now, after my research on everything, I think it'd be TokenFi. I haven't got any of this, but patrons, you might have some of this. This is an RWA project, but what I like about this is it allows anyone to, build other types of cryptocurrency tokens. With ease. The standard tokenization process can be painfully slow and extremely expensive for the average user. TokenFi gives users all they need to create a token or tokenize real-world assets in a simple and all-in-one platform without having to write code or learn about coding or anything. You see, I think that in the future, I'm thinking about real estate, property, because right now, you've got property and stuff, but there's still room for ways for people to sell property with NFTs and that becomes an RWA project, a real-world asset project. And I think in order to have that, we need to have ease. It needs to be easy for people to do. Someone may come along, use TokenFi to create an app where they can start selling their real world assets, whether it's, like I said, property, what else do we have? Cars, whatever it is, which is a real world asset. And if it does, and it happens through here, this is where you're going to see this shine, because it's going to show the potential of its utility. The tokenization and RWA market is projected to be about 16 trillion by 2030. So TokenFi aims to solve this problem. TokenFi aims to give users all they need to create successful crypto tokens and tokenize an asset. So I tried to say, I haven't made a token, but I right-clicked on this, opened it up, and they partnered with Flocky in some shape or form, because I see Flocky all over this. It's down here, which is cool, by the way, because it's going to make Flocky look good as well. What's this? TokenFi AI Smart Contract Auditor. So you can audit your contracts when you've made them from the token to make sure it's okay. Look at this TokenFi Launchpad. Maybe they'll start bringing more other projects. But I've been reading this over the last few weeks. I've been looking into this, been reading this, and I think it can do well. Look, generative AI NFTs. I think it could be a good buy, right? Here you can come over, look, you can choose what type of token you want. Do you want a fungible one or an NFT? Once you find the one that you want, you can tell us about the token. You can upload like logos and stuff, what you want it to be called, how much, they want the decimal. It's usually 18 decimals when you get a token or something like that. What's the supply going to be? Is there a max supply? All of that stuff. It's just simple. And then you click create and it's done. Look, feature tokenomics. Do you want it to be a burn mechanism? Do you want reflection, buyback liquidity? They're giving you all the tools that you need to just simply create a token. And then up here, they just say my tokens and you can see what you've created. So if you're someone that wants to create a token and you don't know how, come check TokenFi. Maybe it can help you on your journey. I don't know. I'm just saying. But because of that, I see the use case. I mean, right now I think it's only for Uniswap, Ethereum, ETH tokens, I think, because it would be good if you could be cross-board, like multi-chain, like it doesn't matter if we're Solana, Base, whatever. It'd be good if you could just let people make it on multiple chains. But this for me, I like that. That looks cool, it looks good, looks fun. Can I click on something? It's like a little pirate ship map. There's Flocky there as well. It's pushing Flocky. Yeah, I think that this is a good, look, 112 million market cap. It's on the lowest spectrum, but hold on, 760 million fully diluted. So there's only 1.4 of the 10 billion circulating. So more than 10% is circulating. And again, how long is this going to take till all the tokens are fully diluted? Let's have a look, see if we can find TokenFi up in here. Because the people that are going early, you may miss out if it ends sooner than we think. So we click on vesting down here. We come down, have a look at the vesting schedule. This is soon to end by 2028. So it's still happening right now, but people aren't going to get all their tokens until the end of 2028. That's 4 years. People that buy now that are not locked up in any vested schedule, if this does a 50x and goes to like your 12 billion or whatever it is, you're going to reap the massive rewards from this. 100x. Maybe this can 100x. Maybe we're looking at an RWA project that can 100x. Let's have a look. And now would be the best time to buy because it's already had a pullback. 5.6 billion. I can see this going to 10 billion. So maybe I need to buy some. Let's have a look at this. Max. Look at this. People were buying up here, 22 cents. It's right now it's 7 cents. 7.14, 21, 3x lower than its all-time high. I think if the markets turn around, this can move. It'd be great to see it at 2 cents. I don't know if it's going to go there. Maybe that's why I didn't buy, because I was just holding back to say, well, can it fall lower? Can we see it come down to like 2 cents? It might hold support around here. What's this low? 6 cents. It might hold support around 6, 7 cents and then start to reverse back up. But we will see. So guys, that was my top 5 mid-cap safe kind of cryptos that you could invest in. Well, what is safe nowadays? Because right now the market's falling at the time of recording this video. Was it helpful? Drop that like, give me a subscribe. You have to have a long-term mindset if you're going to invest in crypto. You can't buy these and go, oh, it's falling, I better sell it next week. Nah, have patience. If you think you really like the project and it can do well, DCA. Dollar cost average and buy some more. That's my personal opinion. Can't financially tell you what to do, but that's what I would do. $1,000 today bags you 13,269 TokenFi. $1,000 today, I'm just trying to show you on all these, right? If you can afford it kind of thing, will give you 58 Deso, almost 60 Deso. I probably would have went for the 60 on that. $1,000, 18 cents. $1,000 today of open campus bags you 1,752. I'll probably just go for the 2,000 on that, so it's a bit more, $1,140. $1,000 today of Sandbox bags you 3,245, maybe just $3,000 at 3,000 sand, $924. $1,000 today of Aethir. Let's have a quick look. There's your $5,000 investment right there. Boom. Bags you 15,221. So, you know, 15,000 is, so what's 15,000 tokens? Just under. Where's the little cursor? My little cursor's gone. Here we go. Yeah, 982. So yeah, that was my personal opinions. Become a Patreon. The link is in the info section. They saw this video first. They had the opportunity to buy at these prices. They've heard my verdict. They're probably looking to study the projects even more, hear what other influencers have to say. That will excite them even more, and they might buy some. So, you know, if you don't want to miss out, become a Patreon. The link's in the info section, because this is what it's about. Trying to show you projects that can guide you on your journey, help you get a better understanding of this market. You don't have to keep going meme. I know it's been hot of 2024, but you can win, you can also lose. So having decent projects like this could probably see you a nice little profit in the future. My exclusive VIP partner tier will unlock all the posts. You'll see when I'm buying, selling, staking, the whole lot. Everything that I do, you won't miss it. IDO launches, pre-sales, everything, you won't miss it. If you can afford it, my next tier above, the CEO tier, CEO tier, gives you access to my VIP Telegram group. You're super alerted. What do I mean? People are talking about projects in there before I buy them. You're super alerted to projects. Smart investors that understand the trends, that know how to make money. If AI is going to be hot, if it's about to kick in and AI is about to get hot, you best believe my VIP group's already talking about it. If gaming's about to take off, or RWA or Deepin, my VIP group is already talking about it. You need a powerful network in crypto to understand what's going on. And I think that's what this offers. So, you know, come check it out if you can afford it. Guys, thanks for watching. Where's the thing? And we come back to this. I'm going to land it on here. Boom. Tiny tap. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Open Campus. That's interesting. L3 blockchain. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.
Never be defeated.